2. 1, 2, 3, Oh, great. Great job.
Join me in consciousness. And let's just breathe and know that there is one creative source of all being. And as I speak my word for everyone here this morning, I rejoice that this power and presence is individualized as me. In this knowing, I live, move, and have my being in ease and grace. On this beautiful day, my life is surrounded by infinite love, and I experience heavenly peace. I am attuned to God's presence, and I know that my consciousness is giving rise to the highest ideas. I am directly connected to Source. Therefore, answers, solutions, and clarity of mind are mine now. My path is made easy, for I am open and receptive, accepting perfect health, financial abundance, loving relationships, and enjoying success in all my endeavors. I am a spiritual being divinely guided, and my positive expectations bring forth powerful new revelations. I make choices and decisions from a consciousness of right action. I follow my inner wisdom to the fulfillment of my heart's desires, and divine light shines upon me every step of the way. I gratefully release my word to the law of mind with absolute assurance that it is already done. And together we affirm this by saying, and so it is. Good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Feliz Navidad. And I hate that Hanukkah's gone, but Happy Hanukkah late. Anyway, it's that wonderful time of year where some of us say, oh God, a holiday season is upon us. But some of us say, yay God, it's the holiday season. It's time to give gifts and spread cheer and spend time with loved ones. I have to admit, a few times in my life I've been in that former group. But when I turn my attention to the true meaning of Christmas, I feel joyful, I feel loving, even while I'm hustling and bustling through the malls. So what is the true meaning of Christmas? Jay Rouse's lyrics to his song Christmas Is sum it up for me. Christmas is love for every heart. Christmas is hope for all the world. Christmas is peace on earth and goodwill to all. And during this time of year, we do take these words to heart. We give gifts to our loved ones, we give to nonprofit organizations, we volunteer at kitchens for the homeless, we forgive our family members for their transgressions, at least during Christmas dinner. And we send love through holiday cards to our friends and relatives. But are we equally as thoughtful during the other 11 months of the year? Do we remember in those other months to express love through gifts, kind words, and deeds? Do we volunteer our time to those less fortunate than we are? Do we forgive on a regular basis? As the new year rapidly approaches, many of us are preparing our resolutions and vowing to do better and be better in every way. And I was thinking about how I want to continue to evolve in the year 2014. It occurred to me how wonderful it would be and how wonderful it would feel to be in the Christmas spirit all year round. How great it would be to focus on loving, giving, and truly forgiving every single day of the year. The forgiving part is really what my talk is about this morning. In his book entitled Forgiveness, which I am rereading, Gerald Jampolsky says, forgiveness is not one of those things which we ever complete in our lives. It is ongoing, always a work in progress. It is a never-ending process because as long as we are living in these bodies, there is a part of us that is going to be tempted again and again to make judgments. The death of Nelson Mandela a few weeks ago reminded me of how powerful the act of forgiveness is. From his humble beginnings in a small village in South Africa, he became a revolutionary who changed the face of an entire nation. As an anti-apartheid leader and icon, he spoke against the South African government's abominable policies that were steeped in hatred and racial inequality. As a result, he was imprisoned for 27 years. And now during those years in prison, he could have become extremely angry and become a proponent for a violent overthrow of his government. Instead, upon his release, he demonstrated forgiveness and love. He became the first Black president of South Africa, the leader they needed to quell the hatred and bring about a peaceful resolution and restoration. In attendance at his inauguration, at his request, were the former leaders of the country who had literally taken 27 years of his life. So I'm thinking, if this great man who suffered such injustices could let go of his anger and forgive in such a huge manner, who am I to hold on to resentments for much smaller issues? And as Jampolsky says, forgiveness is the most powerful healer of all. It has the power to heal both our inner and outer lives. It can change how we see ourselves and how we see others. It can change how we experience the world. It can bring an end once and for all to the inner conflicts that so many of us carry around with us every moment of every day. In one of the lessons in A Course in Miracles, a question is asked, what could you want that forgiveness cannot give? Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness, a quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that can never be hurt, a deep abiding comfort, and a rest so perfect it can never be upset? All this forgiveness offers and more. Imagine how peaceful our world could be if each one of us let go of our old judgments and grievances with ourselves and with others. It's a world I believe that we can create, each one of us doing our part to love, to give from the heart, and to be forgiving every day, every week, and every month of the year. In other words, let's have the Christmas spirit all year long. Namaste.
And broken hearted, never ever showed its face again.